Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Last Kingdom Season 1, Episode 7. I just watched the Episode 6. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link before leaving and before going on the description to see the reaction part. Please stay with me. I'm gonna say it each time. Stay with me at least for 5 minutes. It's a way to reward me, you know, for my work, the time that I'm spending on these videos. So please stay with me at least 5 minutes during the intro or the review. You can choose which one. Maybe you're gonna find some of my thoughts interesting. Maybe. About the show, about what happened during the last episode. I didn't like the last episode. I didn't hide it at the end of it. I didn't hide it during the episode. It's not because of, you know, the show. It's not because of how it was written. It's not because of how it was filmed or things like that. Again, that was really great. That was really well done. I love how it was filmed and all of that, how it was done, but it was a lot because of Uhtred. I said since the beginning of the show, my judging of this show, that I love the show for now, for how it's done, how it's written, and the fact that we are learning stuff, you know. This show is really about the facts, and we are moving on a lot, we are progressing a lot into the story, into the timeline, you know. And I love that because I didn't see the time pass. I was really like, it's 1 hour episode. I have the impression that I just spent half of an hour during this episode. So that was really great, you know, to be on the action, to do things, to see things, to learn things also. That was really great. But I wanted to know more about the characters because I found them interesting, but they are not really expressing their thoughts, they are not really expressing their emotions. And we don't have moments when we can see their weakness, you know, we don't have moments when we are seeing them thinking, you know, talking about what they are feeling. And I missed that for the last episodes. I missed that because that's something that I love, you know, in shows, to know more about the characters, for fully connect with them, to care for them, to be able after that, when I'm gonna be in love with them, I'm gonna be able to cry for them, you know, to be mad for them, to be like that, to root for them. But right there, for now, I can't with this show because they are not taking that time really for the characters. But the last episode, I think, was there for that. The last episode, we didn't progress a lot, you know, into the story during the last episode. I mean, into the story between the Danes and the Saxons, the fights, you know, the war and all of that. It was really an episode about Uhtred. And I'm not hating him, not at all. I don't want him to die. I found his story so interesting, you know, the fact that he embraced the Vikings culture and is also trying, you know, to have his land back. So he has to be on the Saxon side also. That thing, you know, the fact that he's conflicted by that, that can be so interesting. Even if we are not seeing him really being conflicted about that. We are seeing him doing impulsive things. We are seeing him being arrogant. We are seeing him having too much ego, being so proud of himself that he's never questioning what he's doing, that he's never, you know, thinking of it a little. I'm not gonna say that he's stupid, I'm just saying that he's not thinking about what he's doing, he's thinking about what is best for him at one moment, but not for the future. He's not thinking about the consequences of what he's doing. The last episode for me was the proof of that, you know. He wanted to pay his wife's debt, he wanted to pay also his own debt because he killed that man. So what did he decide? He decided to go somewhere else, stealing silver really by threatening people, by killing people, who cares? After that, he met a king and he made a deal with a king. Okay, the king lied to him, but he chose to betray him, to go on the Dane's side for betraying him, for having some silver. He didn't succeed, but in fact he succeeded. Now he has silver and he has a new wife, a new girlfriend, you know, that queen. I'm not having anything against her, I didn't know her yet, you know, so I'm not gonna judge her for what I saw during the last episode. But Uhtred, for what I saw about him during the last episode, for all of what I just mentioned, but also for the fact that after all of that, after doing all of that, he went to his wife to say, okay, you're dead, now that's over between us. Respect the woman, please, you had feelings for her, respect her, and respect your son. You're choosing to not consider your son anymore as one of your child because he's baptized, like her mother did that. She chose to do that because of her faith, and I can understand her, you know, but that was wrong, you know, to do that against his wishes, against Uhtred's wishes, that was something wrong. But blaming your kid for that, I can't respect that, you know, a man who is doing that, who is going to steal people and to threaten and frighten and kill other people just to pay you on debt, even if it's not his own debt, you know, because it was his wife's debts, but still, you know, that's not how you can do that. And even more because of you doing that, you are really like breaking the peace that they had with that country, so no. And even if you were disguised, you know, into Danes and all of that, no. Really? No, I can't respect someone who is doing that, stealing money and all of that. I can't respect someone who is considering his son not as its child anymore just because he's baptized. Nope. And after that, you went to Alfred like that, you know, with a big smile. What's up, dude? Oh, really? Of course, he was not gonna be happy about that. Of course, he was gonna say that it was wrong. And during that moment, at one moment, you know, he chose to lie, and I was like, that's enough, really, that's enough. Even if you're wrong, just admit that you're wrong. Even if you think that you're right, you know, just admit that you did it. Okay, he didn't do all of what they were blaming him to do, but still, you did a part, but that part, he was not taking the responsibility of it, you know, so that was something that bothered me a lot. And at the end, Lothric offered, you know, to have a battle with him, to have a fight with him, a fight for death, you know. And because of Uhtred being the main character of this show, I think that he's gonna survive, but it means that Lothric, the one who is loyal to everyone, the one who is always there for everyone, who is a good friend, the one who is always telling the truth, him is gonna die because of you. If that thing, you know, is not a switch for Uhtred to stop to be like that, to stop to just act for his ego, himself, to not think about the other ones, to never question, you know, what he's doing and never regret what he can do, I'm really gonna have trouble to connect with this character, and that's bothering me because it's the main character of a show. I can love a show without loving characters, but without loving the main character of the show, that can happen, you know, because I'm in love with the show for what it is, but for being involved into the show, that's gonna be another thing, you know. For now, I love the show, but as really a viewer, like, I'm watching it and I'm loving what I'm watching, but not because I'm fully invested into it, and I love to be fully invested into shows. And I think that it's the first time also that you're seeing me not fully invested into a show, and I think that because of all of what I said, even if you don't agree, you can understand it. I mean, if you don't agree, I can accept that, and tell me why on the comments, tell me why you are loving maybe Uhtred, tell me that, I want to know why. but in a polite way. If you are just telling me how stupid I am to not like Uhtred because of that and that, I'm so stupid, I'm so dumb and all of that, I'm not gonna respond to you. I can respond and discuss with people who are not thinking the same thing than me. I find that really interesting. I'm making videos for that, you know, to discuss with people. So I can discuss with you even if you don't agree with me. But in a polite way, if you are not telling me stuff in a polite way, I'm not gonna respond to you. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking right now and let's go for this episode 7. I'm gonna finish the season today, so that's gonna be great. I cannot wait. Oh, and also I'm gonna eat during this episode. Are you really surprised? I'm not sure. It's really difficult to love. See the difference between him and Alfred. Alfred, we are seeing his emotions, we are seeing his thoughts, we are seeing him doubting, we are seeing him questioning himself, we are seeing him changing his mind, we are seeing him, you know, losing everything and beginning to think in another way. Uhtred, you know, when it was his turn, when he had things, you know, happening to him, he didn't react like that. And he's not like that, he's not humble, he's not thinking also in a clever way. When he's a warrior, you know, that thing that was really clever, you know, that tactical thing that was really something clever, and he's a really good, great warrior, and he's able to think like that when it's about fighting, but when it's about people, when it's about feelings, no one. Tac, tac, tac. No one. I didn't know why I did that. That was great. That was a great episode. I loved it because it was about religions, and you know how much I love when they are talking about religions in shows, when they are questioning that, when they are thinking about the limits of religions, you know, for people, for what they believe, you know, and how much they can believe into it, even if everything is so bad, you know, even if they are in such a bad position. The fact that when you are losing everything and when you are losing hope, you're beginning also to lose faith and you're ready to believe in something else just to help you, you know, to get better. And yes, that was great also during this episode to have that. That was also great, you know, to not have Uhtred and Leofric fighting against each other because I didn't want to lose any of them. And I wanted at first, you know, Uhtred to accept that deal that Alfred told him, because, you know, Isolde, during that time, during the beginning of this episode, we didn't know her, so I was like, okay, that's sad, and okay, I didn't want her to die, but between her and Leofric, he's winning, you know? So that's why I was really supporting that deal that Alfred was telling Uhtred. But no, the Danes attacked, that was great, and again, Brida was really great because she left them, you know, running away. I really appreciate her. I hope that we're gonna see more about her during the next episode. I think that she can be really important for the story, but also that she can be really interesting to have because, you know, of the feelings that she had for Uhtred. I don't know, but I really love her. And her character, you know, she has a strong character, and I want to see how she evolved. She changed, I don't know, I want to see that. Isolde, she's really great. In fact, you know, when we are meeting her, when we are learning more about her, she's really great. She's a healer and she can help the king, and she helped right there to save that poor baby. To hear him crying like that, that was so painful. I don't know if you felt like me, but all of this, you know, and crying, I was feeling this pain so much. So I'm glad that she succeeded, and the fact, you know, that she had to sacrifice another child for that, a stranger's child for that, that's something for which I'm you know, I really don't like because of the fact that maybe it's Uhtred's son. That would be logical. Oh, and I'm thinking of that because I was thinking, no, that was not her, you know, that was not to Mithrid, that this sorcerer said a curse, you know, that was Brida. Brida was cursed, you know, during the second episode, I think. I hope that one day we're gonna know what curse it was and if it was an important one. We'll see. So now Alfred is gonna have his army. Maybe he's gonna have this one fight against the Danes. We're gonna see that during the next episode. I think that we're gonna see that during the next episode because they are really progressing fast into the storyline, you know, into the time. So I think that it's gonna happen during the next episode. That's gonna be great. I can't remember who won that fight, so that's why also it's gonna be great because I'm like, who won? I don't know. I think that the Saxons won. But it doesn't mean, you know, that the Danes are gonna respect the fact that they're not gonna attack anymore after that, that it was really just one fight. I'm not sure of that. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now because I want to watch the last and final episode of this season 1 today. So it's all for you for today for The Last Kingdom, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.